Today. Now I'm
Yes,
hand over my mic to Pankaj Singh sir. So can you start?
yes. So, guys, our today's topic is
Okay.
the opportunity in marketing sector after DFARM. So, I will request all of you be the vocal in this session. If any one have any doubt or any question, please raise your hand and say your questions in attendees section. So, we'll start with our first question through this poll. That is my common questions to you. Uh, Globally,
In the poll, sir.
you can see. Yeah, you can able to see my this screen or on
Yes, sir.
polls.
Yes,
You
sir.
can see. Ha. So here is the questions we just generated. So globally, generic drug supplier provider means country means India stands on which position means if we export our drugs, so all the countries, so इंडिया का पोजीशन क्या आता है सप्लायर में. So there are voting started, so we'll take 2 minutes to vote. So this voting is there. 10th position is 27% of people said. This voting is changing. Yeah, this 20th position is also people voted. Fourth position is the maximum voting. The second is 10th position, is the second highest voting. So yeah, the voting for the first position is 19%. So great guys, you are voted. So can we stop?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. So this is the result on your screen. Uh, 23% of people voted that India stands on 10th position. 13% of people voted for 20th position. 50% of people voted that India stands on fourth position for the drug supplier country, and 13% of people supported for this first position that globally generic drug supplier provider country India stand for first position. So the correct answer is the first position, guys. India stands for first position when we talk about to supply the drugs to different countries. So India is the large provider of generic drug globally. Globally means if you see there are more than 200 countries in the world where we supplies our generic drug. Generic drug means which we manufacture and which we supply to other countries. It doesn't mean that we means scientifically means we are patented that product. We are just manufacturing and supplies to other country as per their needs and requirements, means whatever the requirements is there, like US FDA approved drug they want, they can, and if they want other than this, we can provide them. So Indian pharmaceutical sector industry supplies over 15% of global demand of vaccines especially, and 14% of generic demand of US, means यूनाइटेड स्टेट ऑफ अमेरिका का जो भी 40% सप्लाई होता है ड्रग का, मीन्स अगर वो 100 रुपीज का अगर सप्लाई मांगते हैं और अदर कंट्रीज से, तो 40% दे आर डिमांडिंग फॉर फ्रॉम अस. सो आपने भी 100% में से ऑलमोस्ट 40% का 25% of medicine to UK we are exporting. Indian drugs are exported to more than 200 countries, as I just shared you, and US being the key market for us. So जो US का market है, it is the key market for India. So guys, India enjoys an important position in the global pharmaceutical sector, and the country also has the large pool of scientific and engineers. That's why we are able to retain this first position in global market. Okay, so secondly, we will see the market size. Market size means how much is the market value is there as a Indian means how much we are selling in India, total India. So if you see, Indian pharmaceutical sector is expected to grow almost 100 billions by 2020. Right now, we are selling means 1.4 lakh crore, means it is almost 20 billions in Indian market. Means domestic market, if you see, we are selling 1.4 lakh crore drugs in Indian market. So, and it is expectedly grow by 2025, means 2025 तक 100 बिलियन का अपना जो मेडिसिन मार्केट है वो ग्रो करने वाला है विद द पेस ऑफ 10 to 12%. And as well as medical device market is also expected to grow by 25 billions, means it is growing also a good pace. So pharmaceutical exports from India stood at 19.14 billions in year 2019. So guys, it is the big market which we are explore as a India. So in pharmaceutical sector, it is the biggest one globally which we are selling. So India domestic pharmaceutical market turnover is almost 1.4 lakh crore, and it is growing by 9.8% year on year basis. Means if you see, in 2018 we grown by we have market of 1,29,000, which grown by 10%. It grows to like 1.4 lakh crore. So medical, why this market is growing? If you see, the medical spending in India projected to grow by almost 9 to 12% over the next 5 years. Means every year it is grown by 9 to 12%. So क्या इंडिया का जो अवेयरनेस है और जो स्पेंडिंग कैपेसिटी है ऑन स्पेशली मेडिसिन, वो क्या डे बाय डे इंक्रीज हो रहा है. सो इंडिया लीडिंग बिकम द टॉप 10 कंट्री इन टर्म्स ऑफ मेडिकल स्पेंडिंग. अगर इस तरीके से ही ग्रो होते रहा तो बाय 2025 वी विल बी द टॉप 10 लिस्ट ऑफ मेडिकल स्पेंडिंग. सो during this 2019 on MAT figure is the moving annual total, is the very authentic data of this pharmaceutical industry, which is the third party analysis, and it is very authentic one. So every companies follow this MAT figures, which is one of the means many more analytical agencies are there, which is means वो pharmaceutical industry का watch करते हैं, but this MAT is the biggest one and authentic one in that. So industry जो 9.8% का last year जो growth आया है 2018 to 2019, तो उसमें हाईएस्ट जो रहा तो प्राइस ग्रोथ की वजह से रहा. उसके बाद में न्यू प्रोडक्ट लॉन्चेस इज देयर 2.7% एंड वॉल्यूम ग्रोथ इज ऑलमोस्ट 2% is there. So manufacture industry, if you see, there are many hubs in India, which hubs means there are clusters of many pharmaceutical industry. Means Pune mein there is lot of pharmaceutical industries there, like Hyderabad, Mumbai, Baddi in Himachal Pradesh, like Chennai, Bangalore, Ahmedabad, Vadodara, Ankleshwar, Sikkim. These are the some major pharmaceutical hubs of India. So there are all the plants are there. Some are US FDA approved plants are there, and some of are not. Then also there are clusters of companies are there, pharmaceutical companies. So guys, going forward, for better growth in domestic sales, we would depend on ability of companies to align their product portfolio towards chronic therapies. Chronic therapies, there are two therapies are there in pharmaceutical industry. One is acute one and the second is chronic one. Acute means अगर आपको कोई इन्फेक्शन हो जाता है समझो, इट इज वो टेम्पररी वन, सो इट कॉल्ड एक्यूट थेरेपी. मीन्स अगर आपको कुछ बुखार होता है या आपको कुछ इन्फेक्शन होता है तो ये क्या है, विद इन टाइम स्पैन वो आता है और चला जाता है आफ्टर मेडिकेशन और एनीथिंग वॉट एवर द थेरेपी वी गिव. So it called a acute one, but the chronic therapies means the therapies which stay long life once it is there. Means अगर समझो आपको डायबिटिक या हाइपरटेंशन हो गया, हाइपरटेंशन मीन्स बीपी की कोई गोली शुरू हो गई, तो इट रिमेन्स देयर विद यू इन योर लाइफ स्पैन. सो इट कॉल द क्रोनिक थेरेपीज. तो क्रोनिक थेरेपी अगर हम देखेंगे तो उसमें स्पेशली आता है कार्डियोवैस्कुलर, मीन्स जिसमें कि डायबिटिक हो गया, लिपिड लोअरिंग एजेंट हो गया, तो ये आते हैं कार्डियोवैस्कुलर थेरेपी में. देन एंटी डायबिटिक थेरेपी, most of you have this, your mother, uncle or father may have this diabetic medications. Then antidepressant is the one of the most growing sector. Then anti-cancer drugs जो है, so it is also growing at a good pace. Means ये chronic जो है वो as such ज़्यादा grow कर रहा है. If you want to grow in pharma field, so you need to have this different chronic brands should be in your portfolio. So guys, you are getting now my point. So I will just show you in graphics. So so I will just show in graphics. This is in billions. You can see this is the market size. So in 2014 it is 15.53%. In 2016 it is 16.41%. This is in 2017 it is 17.87 billions US billion, and 2018 and 19 it is also grown by almost 10 to 12%. So we will see how, if we bifurcate this 20 lakh 83 billions of dollar. So if we bifurcate this, so which is the top market in pharmaceutical sectors? So anti-infective, if you see, it is shared 2.58% of total market, total billions, sorry, US billions. 2.58% means अगर 1.49 लाख करोड़ अगर फार्मास्यूटिकल सेक्टर है तो उसमें से 2.58 बिलियंस ये एंटी इन्फेक्टिव में से आता है. मीन्स उसका जो शेयरिंग है 2.58 बिलियंस है. तो 2.58 एंटी इन्फेक्टिव. एंटी इन्फेक्टिव मीन्स एंटीबायोटिक्स में यू हर्ड. इस एंटीबायोटिक्स जो सेक्शन है, ये एंटीबायोटिक्स जो ड्रग है, लाइक योर any antibiotic you take, azithromycin, chloramphenicol, Yeah, you can take your anti-infective means